Thompson down under center. Wants to throw it. Peterson has it at the 40. Breaks a tackle to the 45, to the 50. Has some speed. Down to the 40. Down the sidelines he goes all the way out of bounds at the 30. It'll stop the clock with 24.5 seconds to go and a flag on the play late one. Kokar split wide on the left side. Peterson on the right. Ball is on the right hash mark. Back to pass. Thompson looks to the right side. Has a receiver. Peterson, touchdown! Touchdown Peterson from 15 yards out. Coach Vernon told us the other day, Dan, that if he can put it out there, Peterson can go up and get it. And that's exactly what he did right there. Comes at the 18.4 mark of this first half of play. So at that fullback spot now will be Barlow. They'll split Peterson out to the right side. The slot will be Kokar. Thompson, the quarterback. Doobie, the center. Here comes the snap. Give to Barlow, straight away running, picks up 2. We'll bring up a third down and long situation. Fourth down call. The give. Quick to Barlow. He's got some room. He's down to the 30, 25, 15. Can't take it to the house. Barlow, touchdown. On 4th down and 2. He took it 45 plus yards.
You know, you run that play enough times, one of two things is going to happen. Either the defense is finally going to sniff it out and take care of it, or it's going to be busted for a big one.
Hutchinson takes it all the way. Barlow on 3 consecutive plays. The last one was on 4th down and 2. And he took it, 45 plus?
45 yards.
45 yards on the score, and Hutchinson's on the board again here in the third quarter, 20-13. Point after by Boo, forthcoming. Here's the hold, the kick, it's up and on its way. Got a shot to get through there, and it does. Boo's kick is good, and your score with 5:31 to go in the third quarter. It's Garden City 20, Hutchinson 14. We'll be back for the Hutch kickoff right after this 30-second timeout.
Setting up the block.
Exactly, Betty. Dipped and slipped out of bounds. It gives straight away. There's Barlow. He's open 40 yards. Down to the 35. Still on his feet. Stretches to the 31-yard line with 11.2 seconds to go in the quarter. All right. Thompson under center at the 31. The pitch on the outside. Here's trying to turn his Kokar. Gets the edge. All the way down to the 20. High jumps over one player. All the way down to the 15. Right in front of you, Randy McKay. What a job by Kokar.
Yeah, that jump gave him about 4 more yards by doing that. It's a little bit risky, but it worked this time.
Turn, give it away. Straight up head running.
That's Hawver.
Hawver on the carry all the way down to the 21-yard line.
What the heck? That's the linebacker playing fullback.
Hawver came up at fullback. I wondered they want trips out there, and I saw Kokar out on the right side, and Hawver takes it all the way down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Hutchinson.
Hutchinson pulling out all the stops. It's all hands on deck. And Hawver stays in there.
Hawver's still back there at that fullback spot. Kokar at the slot on the right side. The give again to Hawver. He's off and running, and he's taking the place basically of McEwen, who's came up a little late tonight. Here we go. Man in motion to give it away straight away. Running. Gets the first down. Hawver straight up the middle. Why not continue to give it to him? He got you down there.
Yeah, really.
Turn to give again to Hawver. He crawls all the way down to the 6-yard line. So if you're going to pick up 3 or 4 on every carry, that's the way to do it. He picked up a solid 4. Brings up 2nd down, and we'll call it 6. Thompson to Hawver. Hawver down to the 4, maybe the 3-yard line. There's no secret out there what Hutchinson's going to do. Seriously.
Hawver is just lowering his head and running full steam ahead.
But give credit to the guys in front of him, Randy. They're doing a heck of a job now. 3rd down and 3. Turn straightaway running close to the goal line, but short. Clock at the 5-minute mark. Thompson, the quarterback. Quarterback sneak, goes high, it goes over. Touchdown, Hutchinson. Thompson from 1 yard out has tied this game at 20. Here comes the big kick by Boo. It's up and on its way, and it is up and it is good!
Carter Boo.
Hutchinson takes the lead at 21-20. So here we go. You can hear the Hutch fans stomping on the bleachers. Back to passes. Weesey goes across. The catch is made.
What a clutch pass.
All the way to the 30. I'll tell you what.
That's huge.
That's huge. 4th down and 8, and they went to the air all the way to the 30.
And Weezy put the ball right on Caleb Benson's number 5.
2 minutes to go in the contest. Clock running away. Weesey gives it off left side. Janice trying to turn the corner. Has some room. Gets it on the outside. And did it stop the clock?
Flag.
I believe it did with 1:48 to go out of bounds on the flag on the play. Holding more than likely to call.
Wow.
So 1:48 to go in the contest. Big 4th down completion from Weeby to Metzen.
Things got kind of exciting out here in Western Kansas.
They're going to back it up. It's going to be on the offense. See where they're going to move the football to. And they'll mark it at the 33.
Hutchinson inserted Garrett Robertson into the game defensively. They're going with that nickel defense, an extra defensive back, and just 3 defensive linemen.
Clock moving now, 1:38 to go. 1st and 18. Weeby out of pistol, wants to throw the football. Back to pass, goes right side, catch is made. Played out of his hands. Out of his hands.
The pass was on the money again.
Randy, that was right down in front of you. Let's see. It looked like to you.
It was. There's no reason he should have missed that one, but we're glad he did.
Randy's comments brought to you by Jackson Meat, 13 West 6th, as well as Papa John's Pizza. I tell you what, Papa John's Pizza would be pretty good right now. A little victory celebration, perhaps. 1:28, clock stop at the incomplete pass.
We certainly appreciate not only all our listeners, but the sponsors who make these broadcasts possible.
Been a tough year with the COVID for lots of businesses. Sure and tell them thank you for sponsorship. Weeby back to pass. Here comes the blitz. Hawver trying to get to him. They go long all the way down. In and out of their hands this time again. Intended receiver down there was Jerry Ortega.
Ortega with the 71-yard pass reception against Manhattan last week. He's fast. He got behind the Hutchinson defense and just maybe 6 inches overthrown.
Stops the clock with 1:23 remaining to go in the contest. 21-20, Hutchinson on top.
3rd and 16. I doubt they're going to do anything fancy. They're going to try and throw it, try and get that first down yet.
Hutchinson needs to stop Garden City 2 plays to get the win.
Back to pass, Weeby. Oh, they rush him real quick. The catch is made, though, on the far side. Gets away from one defender all the way down to the 20.
Short of the first
10.
No, I think he might
be short.
What do you think, Randy?
If they mark him at the 20, he's short.
Dominguez made the catch and slipped away.
First down.
They'll give him the first down, so they move the chains.
He broke the tackle. Hutchinson had him tackled about 6 yards short of the first down, and he broke out of the tackle.
1:20 to go. 1st and 10 now for Garden City on the Hutchinson 20-yard line.
It was very nearly a sack even before he completed it.
Weeby, the quarterback for Garden City. He's came in relief. Back to pass. Throws it long. Has a man out there.
Out of the end zone.
Out of the end zone, too far behind. Good coverage down there for the Salthawks.
That was great coverage by the Salthawks. Cunningham did a great job. He was all over him.
Thank goodness the end zone isn't 12 yards deep instead of 10.
Ortega took it a little bit too long. Stops the clock again. 2nd down and 10 from the 20. 1:15 to go. Garden City with the ball on the Hutchinson 20-yard line, but trailing by 1. Now, we haven't talked about field goal range.
Garden City has a history of outstanding kickers.
It might be in the mind right now as they've gotten down that far. Back to pass, Weeby. As Janice on the outside goes down low, and no flag. That time, trying to get the flag was Metzen, but incomplete pass.
No, it wasn't even close. The timing was just perfect. As soon as the ball got to him, he got hit.
That was Stephon Hunter on the good coverage.
That was great coverage.
Minute and 10 to go.
Wouldn't every Salthawk football fan like to see a quarterback sack on this next
play? It would
play?
be huge because, like I said, I brought up the field goal possibility. 3rd down and 10. Big play here.
Movement, number 71.
Yeah, the big guard over there.
Michael Camarena clinched.
So that will be a penalty, and that's as good as a sack right there.
Yeah,
about other than it's not 4th down.
That's enough to move them outside of any hope for field goal range, I would think.
3rd and 3rd and 15.
Which would make the field goal right now at about 42 yards.
That's pushing a little bit in high school.
High school football, that would be very difficult.
Then 9 to go here. 21-20, Hutchinson on top of Garden City. Garden City, though, driving. Back to pass, Weeby. Wants to throw long. He has a receiver out there. Jumps forward. Incomplete pass. Great defense. Great defense by Hutchinson.
Thank you, Stephon Hunter, cornerback, number 4.
He's a junior, and he had great coverage on the guy back there.
That was great coverage and great timing. He got his hand in there right at the last second, and without hitting the receiver, knocked the ball away.
All right, 4th down now. 1:01 to go. 1 minute and 1 second remaining. 4th down and 15 from the 25.
Once again, Hutchinson gets a stop on this play. They get the win.
Weeby trying to draw him off sides, goes back to pass. Trying to get to him. He'll throw it across the middle. Pass. Hutchinson's going to kick over on downs. Oh, my goodness. Hutchinson got the big defensive pressure on Weeby. He overthrew his intended receiver. And Hutch will have the ball at the 25 with 55.5 seconds to go. Garden City can't stop the clock. Hang on to the football, guys.
That is it. Number 1 priority. Hang on to it. Do not let it go.
All they have to do is take a knee. They can go to victory formation.
Couple of knees and the game is over.
Oh my goodness. Ben, but didn't break, and Joe Blake just sent me an Alagaroo message. Joe listening down at Cali College, usually on the sidelines.
Joe, we're looking forward to seeing you again next week. Randy, you're doing a fantastic job.
Oh, thank you, Coach.
Salthawks will take over at officially the 25-yard line. Yep.
Wow, has this been fun?
This one was a fun one.
And that crowd of Hutchinson fans here at Garden City on the visitor side, probably a crowd of about 180 people, sounded about like 5,000 people when that pass
Sound like
was
Chief Stadium did, Arrowhead Stadium did last night.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, 15,000 fans sounding like about 75.
No kidding. My phone's starting to blow up from texts from people. Hutchinson back and takes the knee. Thompson. Clock will start rolling down 50, down to 45. Tell you what, give a lot of pat on the back to these Salthawks because they were down 13-0, Dan, and things weren't looking good. Then they started to cramp up a little bit. McEwen wasn't the same McEwen as he was last week, but Barlow came in and gave some big yardage. And Hawver came in and had to run the fullback, took it down about 47 yards on several plays, and then Hutchinson took the lead.
Yeah, Hawver looked tough.
He did.
He got pressed into action at fullback.
That's going to do it. Your final score tonight from Garden City. Salthawks rally back to win 21-20. Hutchinson goes to 2-0 on the year. And he gets set to take on May South next Friday night in Gowan Stadium. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, add up all the numbers, get set for the Medicine Shop post-game capsule coming your way from Garden City. 21-20, your final.